Tesla is now officially approved to open Giga Berlin. March 5, 2022. After a multitude of back and forth for many months, the government of Brandenburg has published an official press release stating that Tesla's Giga Berlin was granted final environmental approval. The release followed a press conference that happened several hours ago. Essentially, the news is really no different from that of yesterday. The only difference is that the press conference and press release make it all official. We told you earlier that Tesla had received approval, but couldn't begin production. The news wasn't yet official. But now it is. The state of Brandenburg provided Tesla with a document explaining the next steps it must take to begin producing vehicles for the public. The massive approval documents provide details related to Tesla's plans to manufacture 500,000 vehicles per year at the factory, as well as information about the automaker's wastewater treatment, fire equipment, production of battery cells, and various warehouses, workshops, and labs. Tesla RT points out that even though it took 2 years to reach the final environmental approval status, it was actually quick in comparison to previous approvals in Germany. Environment Minister Alex Vogel shared in reference to the local employees and authorities involved in the process is a high-performing state administration. You have always focused on the technical requirements, the high level of protection of the environment, the protection of the general public and the neighborhood from dangers, even under the pressure of great public interest and unreasonable harassment, as well as the legal certainty of the procedure. He also referenced the climate crisis, the importance of the availability of water, and how digitizing the process has helped to simplify it and speed it up. Other officials made comments about how Giga Berlin will work to benefit the local area. In the end, it was made clear that Tesla can continue any existing or upcoming construction processes without any further objections. However, the automaker can't yet begin producing Model Y electric crossovers until it completes the necessary steps outlined in the extensive paperwork. Source reposted and summarized from Stephen Loveday at Inside EVS. My take: it's about time. Let's get going. Panasonic planning to build battery plant in Oklahoma or Kansas to supply Tesla. March 5, 2022. Panasonic is reportedly looking to strengthen their ties with Tesla by building a battery cell manufacturing facility in the United States. According to a report by Japanese media outlet NHK, Panasonic is considering Oklahoma or Kansas as potential sites for the new factory. Citing an unidentified source, NHK reports Panasonic will spend several $1 billion to build the plant, which will be located close to Tesla's newest factory in Texas. No timeline was provided for when an official announcement would be made, or when the project might come online. Reports Reuters. Panasonic and Tesla have a long-standing relationship, most notably at Giga, Nevada, where the company currently produces 2170 cells for Tesla vehicles. Panasonic also recently unveiled their 4680 cell prototype, which they plan to manufacture in Japan and supply to Tesla before March 2024. Elon Musk has repeatedly said Tesla will buy as many cells as manufacturers can produce as demand for their vehicles skyrocket. That demand will only increase with Giga Texas coming online soon, and the introduction of the Cybertruck, Roadster, and Semi next year. Source reposted and summarized from Darren John at Drive Tesla Canada. My take: it must be nice to have a customer that will buy as much of your products that you can produce. Higher gas prices benefits companies like Tesla. March 5, 2022. There's been some pictures of gas prices of $7 in some places. The increase in price for oil and gas is a good thing for EV companies and it benefits Tesla the most. Let's see how. First off, higher gas prices are going to hit the global economy and the average consumer who uses an internal combustion engine vehicle. The lower gas mileage the vehicle and the bigger it is, the bigger the hit will be. This is where an EV comes in. Let's see what gas prices are in the United States across all 50 states. To do that, I visited AAA gas prices. I live in Utah and their price is about right for what I'm paying for my Honda Fit in Utah. And this is on the low end of the spectrum. The high-end average gas price ranges from $5 to $6, with the ultra-high-end passing $7 per gallon. So far, there is no indication that these gas prices are going to go down anytime soon, especially with the Russia invasion of Ukraine and Russia's large supply of oil it sells. Thankfully, I have a Model 3 RWD on order and this will help curb my gas spending. But I already drive a lightweight car that gets good gas mileage. I'll save about $75 to $100 a month on gas. Others will save a lot more. Savings from using an EV like Tesla. To calculate savings, I'll simply take the cost per mile to use a Tesla supercharger, and I will then take the cost per mile of gasoline. I'll use several vehicles as an example, including my own Honda Fit, as well as a Tesla Model 3 RWD, to see what the savings are from using an EV, and in this case, a Tesla. The rough average cost to charge a Tesla Model 3 RWD is about $8. The average cost of gas per gallon is about $3.84 right now. If the average driver drives 10,000 miles in a year, here's what the savings look like cost per mile just for gas for each vehicle. Honda Fit $1,280 per year, or about $100 per month. Jeep Wrangler $1,920 per year, or about $167 a month. Ford F-150 $1,923 per year, or about $167 a month as well. Tesla Model 3 RWD $333 per year, or about $27 a month as well. Already, I'm expecting to get a savings of around $1,000 per year by having my Model 3 RWD just for gas savings. That doesn't factor in less maintenance, oil changes, etc. We'll have to wait to see how that plays out. In conclusion, higher gas prices means more and more incentive to get an EV, and for me, a Tesla vehicle. Source reposted and summarized from Jeremy Johnson at Talk News. My hope is that this helps to speed up vehicle electrification. Elon takes China's U.S. ambassador for a spin. March 5, 2022. Tesla CEO Elon Musk recently offered a ride to China's ambassador to the United States in a Model S Plaid equipped with FSD. Giga described the experience as a smooth ride despite the vehicles being very powerful. A China-based Tesla representative confirmed to Bloomberg that the drive took place in Fremont, California, without providing further details. The diplomat shared photographs from inside the car on Twitter, along with a shot from a meeting with Musk, dressed in a black suit and tie, which is not a very common outfit for the eccentric chief executive. In the tweet, Giga said he and Musk discussed everything from cars to stars in the sky, research on human brain, meaning of life on Earth, and our future into the space. In stark contrast to the cold relationship Musk has with U.S. government officials. Tesla's CEO has established close ties with officials from China, the world's largest EV market and home to the U.S. company's first overseas factory. Source reposted and summarized from Dan Mihalascu at Inside EVs. My take: I guess Elon was being a diplomat to his biggest customer base. Good plan.